Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. I hope your week has been going well. I have just some bits and pieces out here. Tim Holtz and I'm going to, excuse me, make some film strips. I have 3 out. I have 4, but we'll see. I don't know how many we'll get through. But, yeah, if you're crafting today and you want to craft along, then grab your stuff and then we'll just have a play. I just want to glue these down and then we're going to add bits to them. I'll cut them out first, actually, I'm thinking, because I'll have pieces hanging off. Anyway, I'm just going to start, and yeah, so I hope you'll craft along with me today and just have some fun with me. And this is just, you know, I'm trying to build up my stash, and just because, well, I've been sending Happy Mail, as you know, and so things dwindle down because I always enjoy sending things that I've made as well as other bits, but I really enjoy doing that. So yeah, it's kind of another gray day here today in Camrose. It's just, yeah, waiting for more rain. So I'm putting it right at the edge. I kind of laid things out and took a picture, but I mean, things don't ever end up the same. Not for me anyway. Even when I take a picture, I forget about it, and then I don't even refer to the photo. And I wouldn't be able to do that right now anyway because the picture is on my phone, and I use my phone to record the videos. Just trying to get down the edges there. I don't want the edges to come up. So there we go. But I was taking out all of my little Tim Holtz bits, and you know, I do hoard. I freely admit that I hoard the Tim Holtz stuff that I have, but I do use, and so what's the point of having it if I can't use it, right? So I'm starting slowly. I'm using bits, and I have made a couple of Tim Holtz journals, and yeah, so you've seen the one that I've been working on because we fill it every now and again with stuff that we're making, and it's almost finished, so I'm glad about that. Oh, I don't want to use those scissors. Those are my fabric scissors, so I'm just gonna cut them out. And then this piece I can use for something. That's Tim Holtz paper as well. I know if you don't want to watch the cutting, then just fast forward. It's okay. I try to be quick about it. But sometimes it just doesn't happen. At least there's straight lines. I'm not having to fussy cut hard lines and curves and all that stuff. These are relatively easy. Sorry, no talking, concentration going around those corners. But if I mess it up, it doesn't matter. That's what ink's good to hide all the little imperfections. So it's all right. And then we just build, and you can add anything that you want. You don't have to have Tim Holtz product. You can have whatever you want. They can be floral. They can be, you know, any kind of pictures. So let's just add. I did ink around some of these so that you didn't have to watch that either. So let's go. We'll just dress them up, make them pretty. Great mass make. And then I just add things. No rhyme or reason, just make it look pretty, and that's what I try to do. And see, nothing's gonna be the same of where I had it before, and that's okay. Really, it's just building up your, you don't have to have these as either. You can use some cardstock and you can just cut holes in them. You don't have to have this die cut. So but I just want to build on the edges. Excuse me. Maybe I'll stick it right there. Oops. But yeah, they're fairly easy. I know I have a video showing like inking them up and making them look really, really grungy. And so that was a fun one to do. If I remember, I will try and find it, and then I will link it in my description box, and then you can have a little look at that one. But look at that, quick, easy, and so fun. So you can add these into a pocket. Let me just grab my journal. I'm going to show you right now. Remember this? We did those, and I added that there. But it can be added to a page, and you can glue it and have it as a tuck spot. You can put it here and have it as a belly band. Or you can just toss it in a pocket. It can go into one of these, you know, like an up tuck or corner pocket, whatever. It can just be tucked into there's a pocket right there. And then there's a pocket there. So, I mean, you can make it into a hidden paper clip as well, or an altered paper clip. You know, you can do your base. You can add a paper clip, like fold up a piece of paper, add a paper clip to it, and then you can use it like that. That would be nice too. All right, let's do another one. I'm not sure how many we'll do. We'll do a couple, hey? You get the idea anyway. Excuse me. And I also have these die cut. It's paper clip, and it's just bull clip. Is that what they're called? Bull clips as well. And then one of those with a little heart on it. But I mean, anything can be used. Can't pick them up, my goodness. And his hand is hanging out, so I thought he'd look pretty good there, just kind of hanging out. Let's do that. Just like that. Looks like he's just hanging out. And then this sweet little girl, do I want to put her there? I think so. She's just cute. go. Little mushrooms. Just right there. So you don't have to add them into the confines of what you're working on. You can have them hanging out, hanging off. If you don't like that look, then, you know, just don't do it. And it'll be okay. Little butterfly maybe. Yeah, I can stick it underneath there. Oh, come on. Just have them hanging up like that. Oops. Wet glue, squish it around. Actually don't want that there now. But that's what happens. You end up changing your mind and it's all good. Excuse me. And you can be done just like that if you want. Whoops, where did that go? I thought I dropped it. Maybe I'm just going to add that there. Just maybe at the top of it. Just overlapped it. Tiny little bit. And so there's another one. But they go pretty fast, which is great. I'm just checking to see what else, excuse me, that I have. Mushrooms, other stamps, but you can just take a picture and add it as well. Whatever picture you have, this just happened to be sitting here. So, you know what, let's just do it. Doesn't always have to be Tim Holtz. It can be whatever you want. So I'm just going to add him right there. And why not? Right? I have some stamps in here. I have this little blue cut off from another project that we had done. Let me add this. Why not? Why not? And put that up like that. There we go. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, there's a nice looking stamp. There's a couple of them. Oh, maybe that's a little too big, going the wrong way. Put two fellas' heads together. Oh, those ones are just too big. Oh, I like this one. This one's from Peru. But this is just to show you that you can use other things. Whatever you have. If you have scraps, use all your scraps. That'd be awesome too. I'm gonna put that right up. Excuse me. And this little fella, I was kind of hoping there'd be more of these tiny little dogs in there, but there wasn't, so that's unfortunate. I really like them. They're just so adorable. But there's not very many of them. So, let me pop him right there. These tiny little, not sure what it is. Let's see if I have a little mushroom sticker or something that's going to be small enough. Oh, this is the smallest one I have. Oh, let's see. I was gonna say it should come off fairly easy. I'll just put it there. And then I might as well use this parcel post. It's just sitting there. There we go. So it looks a little eclectic, but you know, it's okay. Can add one of these to the top, one of these to the side or the top. Yeah. What else do I have here? I got all kinds of stuff on my desk. Slowly getting it clean, but I mean, there you go. Can just leave it just like that. What's this little thing? It's just a plain actually I'd put it on. Maybe up there. Little cluster of stuff. Can add a stamp there, stamp a number on there, you know, print a number on there. And so there we go. All right, so that's 3 of them. I think it's you get the gist of it. You know, they're pretty easy. Could make them mass make. You could just do a whole assembly line, do all of your frames, and then gather up your supplies. You don't even have to dress them. You know, if you know what you're putting them in, then dress them. I think this one needs a butterfly. What do you think? You can just keep adding until you're happy with it. You want to be happy with what you've created. So there, pop the butterfly on there. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for today. I hope you enjoyed that. These are a lot of fun for me, and you know, I make them and then they're gone so fast, and I keep making more. So, all right, questions, comments, please leave them below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to make any, and if you do, please post them. You can post them to the Facebook group, Crafting with Eyes Wide Open, and we do an Artist of the Week, you know, for those of you who are posting your pictures and things that you create. Thank you. It's really appreciated, and I just love to see what everyone's doing. Okay, God bless, take care, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.